Dear INFJ, Aristotle quoted, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." INFJ, if I were to ask you, who are you? How would you respond? What would be the first thing you think of? I can recall many moments in my life where I was put on the spot and suddenly I started to feel anxious, stressed, and then my mind just went blank. After having that happen so many times, I started writing in a journal and realized that I need to be mindful of who I am. So where do you start? First thing you want to know about yourself is start with your strengths. We all have them, even when you feel at times you don't. INFJ, you may have hidden strengths you have yet to discover. Think about the things you do best in life. The things that would be difficult for others, but for you, they just flow easily. Regardless of how old you are, how much experience you've gained, pay attention to your everyday task. Think of the things that people praise you for. Maybe you are extremely patient. Maybe you have a way of teaching someone. Maybe you know how to make things from scratch. Perhaps you have a very good memory, or just some unique talent. And if you still have no idea, ask around. Sometimes those in your life can see things in you that you cannot see yourself. Another thing is to know your weaknesses. To know yourself is to love yourself unconditionally. And in order to do that, you need to accept your flaws. INFJ, you can be extremely hard on yourself, especially when it comes to your weaknesses. First things first, just know that there's nothing wrong with having weaknesses. For me, I know that I work better alone than on a team, but I try not to beat myself up about it. I'm not the best at multitasking or even public speaking. I write better than I can type on a keyboard. And I accept these things. And although I'm not the best at them, that's okay. I know what I love, and so should you. It is important that you make time in your life to do the things you love, and less of what you do not. Make a list, or even set a reminder on your phone. INFJ, let me ask you in all seriousness, when was the last time you did something fun? Something that makes you happy? Maybe celebrate a success or accomplishment in your life. Give yourself a reward. Show yourself some love. And keep track of the things that make you feel happy. Next, it's important that you know what you do not like to do. This is important, INFJ, because it helps you to set boundaries, not just for yourself, but for other people as well. The last thing you want is to be hurt, or even hurt others. If you'd rather stay at home than go to a party, then you do that. The worst thing you want to do is something you hate and then be stuck there. Maybe you are exhausted and need to recharge. I mean, we all know that INFJs at times need alone time. It is okay to say no. And don't feel guilty for not wanting to do something you hate. That is completely normal. What do you value, INFJ? What are some things that are important in your life? Being honest, taking care of yourself, being responsible, your friendships and family? What are some things that you draw the line when someone crosses? Something that if I were to offer you a trade for that thing you value, you would immediately say no. Something that means more to you than money, fame, or whatever society wants you to have. You must stand for something, INFJ, and value it deeply. What is that one thing? Overall, we are all on a path to self-discovery. And if you wish to be understood by others, it is important that you understand yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, things you love, things you hate, things you value about yourself, which will lead you to your passions and purpose. And importantly, showing love to yourself. Really think about it. And know that I believe in you. And that there are many INFJs out there. And you're always welcome here with open arms.